everyone, and welcome back to the TackleShare YouTube channel. We are going to look at a little bit of other options you have for fishing. You don't always have to be fishing from shore. Sometimes a little bit of a river walk is all you need to get a few more fish. We like to take our kids out, throw some life jackets on, and have a great day. So today we're going to target some fall fish because they really like this type of environment. Let's go.
Water levels and flows near hydro stations and dams can change rapidly and with little or no warning. Wherever you fish, remember to follow signs and stay clear and stay safe.
Woo! All right, so I was just walking in the river there and my bobber and worm got sucked into the water a bit there, and look what we found. My first fall fish. That's what we were targeting today. I didn't even get a chance to get out. So when I'm casting, I'm looking for these little holes that I know that they like to hide in, and like we said before, any sort of structure, things like that is really what's gonna give you a nice location for them to be hiding. There's one right there. Ooh, that one feels a little bit bigger. Ooh, that's a good size. Like I said, fall fish aren't overly huge, but I would be lying if I didn't say they're actually fairly fun. Man, did they set the hook really well. I have not had them swallow one yet, so it's a really good time to get kids involved in fishing, because this type of fish I would not shy away from because they're really very interesting. And it was a hard fight. Thought it was a rock bass for a second. Once you know where they're schooling up, can you ever get a whole bunch? And like I said before, they really know how to hook themselves fairly well. They don't suck that hook back. They tend to really get it right there on their lip. The other reason why these are really great introductory fish for kids is they really don't have any spines you need to worry about. They are very slippery, I will admit. Some nibbles there. And you can see downstream, they're hitting the top of the water there underneath that cedar tree. Probably catching bugs that are falling off the top of those cedars. There's a good one. A strong fall fish. You can see where there's a fast bit of flowing water in the middle, and I will admit I have caught fall fish there too. I do tend to catch more of them in the slower water on the outside where they don't have to fight the current quite as much. So that's where I've been targeting. That's where I just got that last large one. Larger fall fish. They are fairly small to begin with, but man, are they fun to catch, especially if you're just starting out fishing and working on your skills. It is a excellent starting fish, I would say. And now it's moving downstream. So I have been catching fish in the middle of the stream because it doesn't really flow as quickly. However, I do like to cast behind a rock. That's where the fish seem to be. And then I could also maybe incidentally catch some other species as well, because they're gonna want that shelter as well. In this situation, when we're fishing with the current, if I let my bobber go down here, that's great at the moment. But as soon as the current picks up, you can see the current's pushing that worm. I hope you can see. The current's pushing the worm closer to the surface. So that's why I really like to try those locations where there's less current, because that bobber, it's great that the sinkers, or maybe I should have a few more sinkers on, that's another possibility. But if it's too in the fast flowing areas, you can see that that worm is only, 6 inches from the surface. When I set the bobber, 18 inches, so 18 inches from the bobber all the way down to the hook, and it's really not doing that. So that's why I'm casting to those shallow areas, low current areas. It doesn't hurt to cast in the middle and watch it float down. This way I know that the current's not pulling my worm to the surface because it's got such a fast current. I know that the sinkers are doing their job, pushing it down low, casting it past all these rocks. And it's not even a bad thing to open up your bail and let it go a little bit further. Do a little of the work for you. You get to enjoy the outdoors all the more. So I haven't got a bite in a little while. I'm just going to continue. Oh, that was a big hit. Look at them jumping in the water. They're trying to hit probably bugs on the surface. Was that ever cool? Got this nice shady area coming up here. I'm gonna cast out. There's another one. Whoop! Jumping right out of the water. Oh! No, we have something different. look like it for a second. But that is a smallmouth bass, a small smallmouth bass. There's another smallie. Same kind of area. They also like a rocky kind of sort of area. I really like this clear water so you can see what's swimming around in there. Nothing huge, but you can definitely see lots of bait fish, lots of fall fish. Been seeing bluegills and pumpkin seed, the sunfish. And we just caught that rock bass, or not rock bass, and then we just caught that smallmouth bass. So although we're fishing for one species, just because I know it's easy to catch, it's a great introductory species, and they're really fun, you're still going to see lots of other fish, other possibilities. And I like to bring multiple things in my tackle box when I'm fishing, because you never know what you're going to see. You never know what opportunities you're going to get. Oh, there's another one jumping. They're loving it. Oh, there's one there. They're just hooking themselves. I wasn't even paying attention, and this one hooked itself. And that, I believe, is let's give him a light, a rock bass this time. Nice little rock bass. We'll put him back. I'm gonna watch out for those spines. So like I said, the fall fish are really great because they don't have these spines. And any novice who's ever gonna, we call it spining. If you spine your hand, you'll know it, you'll remember it, and you'll try to learn from the situation. But I like fall fish because for young children or new anglers who are very nervous, because it's a very enjoyable experience. Let's let that guy go, because it's a zero hazard or a limited hazard type of fishing. And I can, woo! And that, my friends, is the biggest one I've caught all day. Look at that biggie. Aren't they beautiful? You should note that while the fall fish isn't a really highly targeted fish species, it is definitely underrated. I find it as a fantastic family experience. We like to take our kids out on the river, we throw some life jackets on them, and we walk down the river, and it's a really great time to get your kids involved in fishing. It's super simple, easygoing. I just used a hook, bobber, and worms today. That's all I really needed to make it happen, but you could try and explore other different options as well. Alright, and that's it for our video today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel, and send in your photos for our Fish Along with TackleShare initiative, where you can win lots of prizes. All that information is online at TackleShare.com.